Hi, it's me again. It's Anali Ray. I should get a theme song, huh? I don't know how to do that. Back with another video. Before we get started, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, tell a friend. I'm gonna talk about birthing today because someone wanted to see what it looks like. I do have pictures of birthings, but YouTube said I don't have enough followers, which means y'all not telling enough people so that we can get this stuff out there. But I digress. I'm not gonna get on your case today. Birthings suck. I can't stand it. I've been on several different ships that had birthings, and oh my god. Have you ever like been incarcerated? Because definitely not like dormitory style at all, if that's what you're thinking. It is in terms of community bathrooms, but the actual structure is a ship, so no. Now, if you're asking if it's identical to Navy, no, but it's still nasty. And there are going to be some people who are like plank owners on ships who've been there forever that love birthing. I don't have a problem with it. I got my little area. To each his own. For me, I don't necessarily like it. However, there are some ships that are more palatable with birthing, meaning they're newer ships, so they're cleaner, so the environment isn't as bad. And lucky for you, here soon I will be on one, so I can do a video as opposed to just taking photos. So in my defense, when I got the photos, it was for a different cause. It had nothing to do with me starting a YouTube channel. So I never thought to have a video of it, but I can definitely do that for you. Let's just break down some birthing experiences, shall we? It is my personal opinion that if you have more than like 2, 3 women in the same room for an extended period of time, estrogen happens. And an overflow of estrogen, like a concentrated batch of estrogen, gets catty. Have I ever seen a physical fight in a birthing? No. But have I seen knockout, drag out arguments in birthings? Yes. Have I been in one? Mind your business. But it can get real rough sometimes, okay? Now, as far as the cleanliness, let's just talk about that. Not everybody cleans the way you do, and you may not clean as good as someone else. They do usually have somebody to clean the birthings, especially if it's like a birthing that hosts 20 women. Those exist. There's a birthing attendant, but you're still responsible for your area, right? So, and I was one of the girls that had to clean the birthing. Let me tell you something. Culturally speaking, there's just some things that I was not ready for when I got into a birthing. I am a little Southern belle, okay, honey. And I wasn't used to the Filipino women that they do little things for their hygiene that I just wasn't privy to. They keep bottles, they keep buckets around, and I didn't know what that was for, but I swiftly told them you can clean yourself any way you want to, but you can't leave that in a public space. 2 of the ships I've been on had 6 sinks, 3 stalls, 3 showers for 20 women. Sometimes 21 women. When I was the birthing cleaner, you got to clean the bathroom too. I threw everything away. And I told them that it'll continue to go to the trash if they didn't put it up. You can use whatever you need to, but open spaces should not host all of your stuff, because when we have inspection, we all get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? This gonna sound real bad, but I ain't been lying to y'all yet, so I ain't gonna start. Well, I haven't lied to you in the past is what I'm saying. I'm definitely not gonna start now. I remember there is a fish. I don't know the name of the fish, but it's a freeze-dried fish, right? That is sold in Asia, specifically in the Philippines. And even they know it smells bad, but it is what it is. That's what they eat, and it's cool. So sometimes people are gonna eat things in the birthing that will have the birthing rank, and there ain't really nothing you can do about it unless they stop you from eating, everybody from eating in the birthing, which has happened before. I've gone on there is this one captain, I will not say his name. He is a tyrant. Nobody knows how he made captain, but he did. And I remember he would get me and make me walk through Berthing's with inspections with him, just so he can say he had a girl, you know, or had somebody to make sure he didn't do anything inappropriate. When what he did was, if you purchased like snacks, say you got popcorn or like some noodles, because if you've been watching my videos, you know that not every ship has good food, you know. So people like their comfort items and their things that they want to eat on, you know. He went through those people's things and threw it in the trash. If he saw a brand new Next bag or a commissary bag, his stuff going to the garbage can. So that went over well. It's been times where you have to. I've seen people report people for hygiene issues. There was this one young lady. She was cool, but she didn't shower. And forgive me, y'all, for being so transparent, but that's what I do. So I'm gonna tell you what happened. Remember that fish I told you about that stink real bad? I had walked into the Berthing, myself and some other people, and it was like, damn, they eating that fish again. And then it's just like, whatever, you know. And you kind of look in the trash to see if that you can see the, you know, the residue, because they have these big trash cans. You're like, are they eating that fish? Well, turns out they weren't eating fish. There was the young lady sitting there, sleep, because we have like a lounge area. And I really don't know how to say this cute, so I'm just going to say it. And I had gone to the head. And it's a really uncomfortable feeling with the stalls, because it's kind of like public restroom stalls, right? And people be in and out. There's no privacy, and it's a little bit weirder because y'all live in the same area. You know what I mean? Like, at least in a public restroom, you get in, you get out. But if you're in a restroom, people try to come talk to you. And they want to have conversation like, ma'am, I'm in the middle of something right now. But anyway, the girl came beside me in the stall, and she peed, and there was this really strong fish smell. And I realized they weren't eating fish. Do with that information what you will. So that happened a few times to a few different people, and we was like, she has the babe, and nobody wanted to be the one to tell her. I don't remember who finally told. I think we threatened the captain. I was like, if we gotta tell her, it's gonna be bad. So he made her take a shower, and then I went in one day, and she was in the shower for like 2 hours, and I was very happy about that. Again, she was a nice person. She didn't bathe, and after a while, you having these 13, 14-hour days. You're tired. You don't get to decompress the way you want to, because you got to wait for a shower, or you got to get up at God o'clock in the morning to beat everybody to the shower. The toilet is going to go all night long, and then everybody menstruates. Some people go through the change, so they don't have that problem, because there's no age limit here. You can work for the government as long as you do the job. So, you know, women have some extra stuff to go through, and it can be challenging. Mood swings, all that stuff happens. And it can get real ugly. I've seen some nasty drag out arguments, but I don't recall anybody fighting, and I probably wouldn't tell y'all that part, no way. So there you have it. That's Berthings for you. And if you're on a Berthing, which most Berthings are like the hybrid ships, meaning you're sharing a ship with the Navy, they're going to have different drills, like, not drills, but the flow is different. For example, on an MSC ship, you'll hear sunset, docking ship, close all deadlock portholes, you know, to aid in the safe navigation of the ship. That means it's sunset, you're going to bed. There is no announcement for when you rise the next day. But Navy, they wake you up in the morning, and they put you to sleep at night. Taps, blah, 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 you know. And then when the captain of the Navy comes and goes, they announce it. You always hearing whistles and bells and dings and ding, you know. And it's annoying. A lot of us don't like that shit. It's annoying. But it is what it is. Also, with berthing, if you are in a berthing situation, depending on the ship, most likely the subtenders or something like that, one of those ships is... One of my berthing ships, I think, was a Ponce. I don't even think we have that anymore. But they pay you $30. I gotta work on this stand. I'm in my hotel, as y'all can see. And mind your business. No, I didn't make my bed. And yes, that's my suitcase on the chair. But you get paid $30 a day. So when you wake up every day, you're $30 richer. This is before you go to work and do your regular job. This is before overtime. So, you know, you get $30 a day for as long as you're in birthing. Now, if you're on a birthing ship and you get your own room, meaning you're like a yeoman or a suppo or a JSO, this is specifically supply. Or if you're like, you know, anything that's not entry level, anything that's like CPO level and above, those people get their own rooms, so they don't get birthing pay. Only the little people get that. So hopefully this helps a little bit until I can get a video made of the next thing. But be advised that the next birthing, my next ship won't be a subtender, which means it's not a hybrid. We do have ships that don't have hybrid situations on them. I hope this helps. Hopefully it tides you over to the next video. If you're watching this at nighttime, have a good night. If you're watching this in the daytime, enjoy your day. And as always, like and subscribe so that I can give you more content. We're growing though. I remember when I had 1 follower and I know her personally. And now I have like 100 plus, like 130 or 140. So I'm grateful that you guys are here. And I'll try to keep giving you the content so far as some of you guys like it, and I'm grateful that you're here, and I'm grateful that you have a listening ear. Hopefully I can keep bringing you some fun stuff, but I'm gonna tell you everything. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day. See you next video. Bye.